daily life means beauty around every corner. And every single day I'm surprised. And I am grateful. And I feel blessed to be able to do this. And as I've explained in some of my photos and some of my advice to fellow community travelers, I'm a person who I like to see different things, but because we've traveled for many, many years, I like to be in the place. Now we've gone to Porto, which was fabulous, and Cascais, and we went to Sintra and Fatima, but we didn't do a million day trips because I like to discover everything in the city. For instance, the Fado Museum, I didn't know anything about Fado music. And we went to that concert, and the Fado Museum, we went before the concert and to learn about that. And that museum, I love museums, and some are better than others. The adventures of waking up in the morning and thinking you know what's going to happen that day, and it becomes something completely different. And like you may be going, oh, I don't know if I want, and then you go ahead and do it. And it is so enriching. And we were just with our community at an Angolan restaurant, which none of us had any familiarity with. And with the food, we didn't know what we were eating half the time. We helping each other figure it out. But the humor of our community is just a precious gift. And Claudio, who's Italian, and his disdain for cinnamon, that every time he got a cappuccino, they'd put the cinnamon on top, and I would have to razz him, and I'm going to buy him cinnamon for Christmas and send it to his house. And Michael, with his impressions, Michael grew up, in Little Italy, in New York, and his impressions, and Beth's humor, quick as anything, and her inclusion. Beth was a person who brought everybody together, make sure everybody's okay. But everybody had their gifts, their personalities, and I enjoyed everyone. I really did. I came into the rhythm of the city. The rhythm of your body and your mind and your heart and soul, your rhythm changes. And we're used to a certain rhythm in America, and this is a different rhythm. And I could feel myself settle in. And sometimes for people in the group, a month, it's like, okay, a month. That's a long time. I'm as happy as a clam. I've settled in. I appreciate it all, and I enjoy the meals. I enjoy the different kinds of food, and I'm a person who also likes to go to a cafe and have a drink and watch the people go by. To me, that is, that's a real pleasure in life, just to live your life and not have to do, achieve, check off. Live your life in a different city. Lisbon, it has been totally welcoming. We had an experience, and it was one of our little experiences that I've come to love. We were at San Lucia at this lookout, and then there was this tiny bar up, like it's on a ridge, and we went up there, and it was the whole vista. We were getting ready to go on the sunset cruise, and we had some time between the decorative museum and that time, so we went up there, had a spritz, and a couple sat down next to us. And Steve started talking to the gentleman, and they were from the north of Scotland. And people tend to pour their hearts out to him. And the woman poured her heart out, and she had left behind her mother, who had taken ill, who's 90, and the sister is there and the mother's doing better, but she felt so guilty. She felt so guilty about being away. And my thing to her was, the sister's got everything under control. You're going to be back there, but you need your fortitude and resilience to be able to do whatever you need to do when you go home. And they're there for a week or something. And so it was like this burden was lifted off her shoulders. And I said, our work is done. Now we must go on the boat. But it's those little moments of connection with other people too while you travel that I love that. I love it. It helps to have the community manager, Jen, in our case, because I know if I started freaking out about something, I could call her and she'd talk me off the ceiling. With the elevator, we're concerned we got to carry the bags down. We got to carry all the bags down. And it's going to be 6 o'clock in the morning. Jen, today at lunch, said, I'll come and help you carry those bags down. I said, no. We'll get, maybe the elevator will be fixed. We'll get it done. But for her to, elevator is not her responsibility. For her to do that with all she needs to do. I really appreciated that. It was a show of good faith. And it shows how you'll be taken care of. If there's a need, it will be fulfilled. As I wrap up my time in Lisbon with the good life abroad, I feel enriched. Thanks, or in Portuguese, obrigada, for following along on my Lisbon adventure with the good life abroad. I enjoyed every minute.